Now, for millions of Americans, there's still plenty of pain before they see any economic gain, unless you're a Wall Street financier on the big bucks bonus. Web journalist Laurie Harfenist gauges his opinion in New York on the widening wealth gap.
The economy continues to cause a lot of people a lot of difficulties, and yet the rich keep getting richer. Are you okay with that? This week, let's talk about that.
Well, I mean, we have to talk about what is actually defined rich. I mean, for people to say that families making $250K a year combined as being rich, as some people define rich, is completely absurd. That's lower middle class.
Although we don't see it, there's a lot of work they have to do. You don't get rich overnight.
Do you think the people on Wall Street are working harder than you are?
No, I don't, but I think they might be working smarter.
So do they deserve money for that?
Yeah.
Millions of dollars of your taxpayer dollars?
Well, I don't know that it's my taxpayer dollars.
Well, they got bailed out. They got millions and millions of dollars, right?
I disagree with the bailout completely.
So why does the government keep bailing out the banks?
Because a lot of people in the government go to work for the banks.
So it's all intertwined.
Yes, after they're like Goldman Sachs or whatever, after they leave government.
Wouldn't you consider that a conflict of interest? Because the government's supposed to represent the little guy.
Yes, I would, but they both so intertwined that they can keep doing it.
They knew that they were betting against homes being foreclosed on and mortgages were kind of bum and people started losing their homes. Is that still okay?
People who couldn't afford to buy the homes?
So you think it's their responsibility?
I do.
They should have read the fine print.
When you borrow $300,000 or $500,000, you need to understand what you're doing.
I'm not okay with the rich are getting richer, but guess what? This is America. More power to them.
Even at the expense of other people?
At what expense of other people?
Well, people are losing their homes because of bum mortgages.
People lost their homes because they bought mortgages that they couldn't afford, and the mortgage companies didn't do anything about it.
So you have no debt?
I do. I have debt. My house is going into foreclosure too, but guess what? I don't blame the rich for being rich. That's why they're here.
So you blame yourself for that?
Yeah, it's my fault.
Would you be okay with profiting off of someone else's loss?
I wouldn't. And I think some of these people don't think it out as to what they are profiting on. I'm not saying that they intentionally set out, but I think it's eons, generations of perhaps inherited or accumulated wealth. You know, you're born into these families, and you go to Ivy League schools and what have you, and it keeps going and going and going.
Whether or not you think the rich deserve to keep getting richer, the bottom line is it's going to continue to happen unless something drastically changes.